Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm super excited because it is FabFitFun time again. So I just got my winter box yesterday and it came really beat up. So I was a little afraid that maybe I was missing a couple items, but I just officially opened it and it looks like everything's intact. So let's see what we got. This is what the inside of the box looks like, which is very cute. It doesn't necessarily scream winter box to me, but it's cute. Advertisement for the Color Wow product. So, not bad. We've got our little Hello Fresh coupon here. So pick one, customization one. I went with the Goop Beauty Microderm Instant Glow Exfoliator. So I don't think it occurred to me that this is like the Gwyneth Paltrow Goop. It just didn't click in my brain when I got it. Not that that makes a difference, but I will say when I think of Goop, I think scam. That's just what automatically clicks into my brain. However, it's hard to go wrong with a Microderm Instant Glow Exfoliator. I like me a good exfoliator, so it's very pretty packaging. Frosted glass, pretty basic. According to the FabFitFun website, this has a $125 value. It says, say hello to your new skincare ritual. This dual action exfoliator delivers an instant glow, blending the power of physical and chemical exfoliation in a whipped marshmallow-like formula. It's packed with 4 micro exfoliating minerals and glycolic acid to sweep away dead skin cells, refine pores, and reveal a visibly softer, smoother complexion. Ooh. Smells nice. It has a little bit of a citrusy scent to it. I'm excited for this. I never go out of my way to buy a separate exfoliator, so I think this will be nice to have. I love getting my products from FabFitFun so I can try out all of the different brands without going out and spending my own money on it. Because I would not spend $125 on an exfoliator, but I'll use it. So the other items in this category, it looks like, oh, I got an extra on this one. I did an add-on. There's a Future Society Floating Forest Parfum, and that is the extra I got because it sounded really nice. I'm not typically a big perfume person, but I do like switching out my perfumes that I do have, and this one sounded light. I like that they packaged it in a little bag just in case something happens, you don't have liquid everywhere. There's the box. And this is in the scent Floating Forest. According to the FabFitFun website, it's got a $98 value, and it says the scent is like a walk through a lost rainforest with an intriguing mix of bergamot and black pepper that settles into serene notes of salted musk and wet stones. It's a clean, calming fragrance that beautifully intensifies your body's warmth, leaving a lasting impression that's equal parts lush and mysterious. That sounds fantastic to me. There's the bottle. Okay, let's see. Whoa. The scent is way different when it comes out of the bottle than smelling it against the bottle. I smell more of the musk right up front, but it hasn't settled down yet. Right off the bat, the musk is not my favorite thing, but the clean scent that's behind it, I think is enough to calm it down and make it something I would wear. I can smell the wet stones. It describes wet stones, and I think that's what I'm smelling. Interesting. I think if I think about it too much, I question it, but if I just let myself sit in it, I like it. So I'll have to try this one out a little bit, see what the hubby thinks. I'm starting to get a little perfume collection, and I'm excited about having options, especially light options that I can wear into an office setting and not overwhelm people. Okay, other options in category 1 are the Tula Skincare 24/7 Hydration Triple Hydra Complex Day and Night Serum. That is a mouthful. That's $48. I think that was a contender for me just because it's a useful item. It's a night serum, a hydrating night serum, and you can never go wrong with that. But like I said, I don't really buy myself exfoliators, so that's what I ended up going with. Also, if you're looking at value, the Goop, everything Goop is priced too high, but it's like $125. Is that what I said it was? Yeah, $125 for that, and the Tula item is $48. And then they have slippers in sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. These have a $68 value. I don't really wear slippers that much, and I definitely don't need $70 slippers. So that was my thought process there. They have coupe glasses, with a $40 value. These are very, very pretty, but with where I'm at in life right now and how my house is, I don't drink that much. I'm trying not to drink too much in general, and they're glass, which means higher potential to break. I have 2 very high energy German Shepherds, and it just wasn't something, as much as I really like the look of them, it wasn't something I needed. The Roundhouse baking dish, this has a $60 value, and it is beautiful. I almost went with this, but again, I'm at a point in my life right now where I have to focus on school. I have to focus on things I can utilize to help me progress at this point. And as much as I like the baking dish and I enjoy baking for my family and bringing things to Christmas dinners, that wasn't the best option for me right now. Then we have the Dr. Dennis Gross German Fusions Plump and Repair Lip Treatment. That looks interesting. That's got a $45 value. The Height Bubble Blanket in cream or navy with a $100 value. I've seen a ton of people say they love this brand and they love these blankets. I've got so many blankets right now, it just wasn't a need, but they do look so comfy, and it looks like a nice gift option to have too. And then it looks like the last option is a Fenty perfume bundle, a fragrance experience. And it sounds like it's a pretty bold fragrance. So I didn't really want to take my chances with that. But everything in the first category was pretty nice. Things that you could possibly use. You've got some skincare items, you've got some housewares, a couple perfume type items. So everything in this category was a nice option to choose from, either for yourself or if you're thinking in the line of gifting for Christmas. So then customization 2, this one I surprised myself with a little bit. As much as I preach practicality and utilizing this box to get items that I can use every day, and like face wash, face creams, hair items, this is not something that is necessary or practical, but I really liked it when I saw it. So that is the bag option. So this is the Jules K. Mia bag. I hope I'm saying that right. It's got a $128 value. It's pretty, like, it's a decent sized clutch type bag. If you look close, that's kind of snake skin looking. And then it's got the black lining and the black strap and the gold accents. It looks like no pockets or anything on the inside. So just one big area and then just a little patch on it. And a little clasp to keep that in place. So I have been a little obsessed with turning myself into a little professional. I probably shouldn't say little professional. I'm 32 at this point. I'm either professional or I'm not. But going back to school, getting my doctorate, and getting into this, going into this arena where there are providers and there are sales reps and there's like a little bit of schmoozing and networking. It was never my strong suit. So even going into the office 3 times a week right now and picking out a professional outfit and meeting new people and just getting out of my comfort zone, it has inspired me to keep going. And this purse looks like something that would pull a nice outfit together. So I'm actually very excited to have this and to be able to use this. So the description mentions that this is a vegan leather crossbody with a sophisticated lizard embossed finish and a sleek black trim. So I like that quite a bit. Not something I would typically go for. And then our other options are the Lemmy Grow capsules. I think that's one of the Kardashian brands. It says, for hair that feels as good as it looks, meet a game changer. So essentially it's a supplement related to hair growth, but supplements aren't regulated, and Kardashian supplements are allegedly money grabs, not necessarily. I know they have people studying them, but I just haven't heard the best thing about the Lemmy brand. And those capsules have a $60 value. And then we have the Perricone MD eyelid lift serum. It's got a $125 value. And I think that could have been an option for me, but having something so specific that's so expensive, like specifically an eyelid serum for $125, it's not something I would ever buy myself again, likely. And I think I've said it before, but a lot of these skincare brands are not so harsh that you can't use them carefully around your eye area. So unless I start getting some real problems around my eye area, I'm not going to buy a $125 serum just for that. And then we have Skin Fix AHA BHA niacinamide exfoliating pads with a $50 value. Another good option, another option I probably would have gravitated towards if I didn't already have an exfoliating option in this box, and I didn't really like that purse. And then the polished jar Laurel marble tray with a $38 value. So that's just a nice little trinket tray, essentially. Pretty, but not something I need right now. There are ceramic bowls, a set of 3 with a $42 value. A fur classic candle with a $30 value. And pajamas in size small, large, medium, small, medium, medium, large, 1X, 2X, and 2X, 3X with a $60 value. Those look nice, but I have tried the whole full pajama thing in the past, and I just never stick to it. And it would just be another thing I store in my drawers that take up space, and I don't really use that often. So that's how I ended up with the purse, and I'm really excited about it. Customization 3, I ended up with the Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. Oh, you can see my little setup. The Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray, it has a $28 value, which isn't the worst thing ever. It says, give your hair that effortless, just left the salon look with its powerful anti-frizz spray. It's weightless, protects your blowout from even the most extreme humidity, leaves your strands silky, glossy, and impossibly smooth. And the best part, the polished results last for days, all while providing dual level heat protection to keep your hair healthy and happy. And I think that's what got me. Not only does it sound like it keeps your hair nice and smooth and shiny, but it's the dual level heat protection. These bangs don't just look like this. I have to straighten them into submission, and I'm always trying to find a way to protect them a little bit better. Plus, I've seen this brand quite a bit, and I've always kind of wanted to try it, but $28, it's a little steep when you can get cheaper products that work okay. So I was excited to give this a chance from the FabFitFun box. All right, other options for customization 3. We've got the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base Moisturizer and Primer. Love me a good skincare item. Don't use primers too much, but I do use moisturizers. So 2-in-1 might be a good option, or might have been a good option to see how I would like to use a primer going forward, but I was pretty excited about the hair care item. And then we have the Kayla Gray Scent Stone Set and Cozy. This has got a $48 value. So it looks like it's like a bit of a porous stone, and you put fragrance on it and it just diffuses. So sounds nice, but other options that I would definitely prefer in this section. There is the Skylar Vanilla Sky Roller Ball. So a vanilla type perfume roller ball. I like vanilla scents. That would have been nice too. That's got a $30 value. And then we have a beanie with a patch. It's called the Favorite Daughter Beanie. Not only do I not wear beanies very often, but the name of the brand, Favorite Daughter, is in fact on it. And I would probably feel kind of weird wearing that out. But that might just be me. That's got a $68 value. And then we have the Polished Jar Marble Coasters. They have a $36 value. I never use coasters. Maybe someday. All of my furniture is hand-me-down. Maybe someday when I have my own furniture that I paid some money for, I will use coasters, but not necessary right now. There's a Swell Tumbler, an 18-ounce Swell Tumbler in Coastal Blue with a $34 value. It's an okay option, kind of a weird color choice for the season, but that would be another good gift option if you wanted to have something in your back pocket to give. One Size by Patrick Starr Ultimate Blurring Setting Powder in Ultra Pink or Ultra Peach. So it looks like you get one or the other, and those have a $36 value. And then the Foreo UFO Mini in Pearl Pink. What? Oh, box of 7 Call It a Night sheet masks bundle, $149 value. So it's the device and 7 sheet masks. And that was the Luxe choice, so it would have been an additional $30 to go with that choice. There's nothing wrong with washing your face with your hands. In fact, you know your hands are clean by the time you suds everything up and get to your face then, so I think I prefer it that way. This next option, kind of strange. Customization 4, I went with underwear. Let's take a look at these things and see what they look like. This is a really small package. Huh? There are 3 pair in there. Okay, so this is a set of 3 Honeydew Intimates undies 3-pack. Meet the underwear that's so good you'll actually want to wear it. These thongs are made with the comfiest fabric to stretch, or fabric to match our pajama sets, because looking put together should be an all day, all night thing. This green and a white one. Kind of a weird choice, kind of something I wouldn't have expected myself to go with in a FabFitFun box. If you would just ask me, hey, do you think you'll get underwear? No, probably not. There's probably a better option, but I think there wasn't a better option. So let's see what else we had. The Great Plate with the $40 value. Level up your kitchen game with the Great Plate set. So that's essentially for like garlic. And it seems silly to me. I don't have a huge kitchen, so it seems silly to me to have a plate specifically to grate garlic on. When I have a garlic press, I have a grater, I have a knife and cutting board. I have so many options for garlic that I don't specifically need a grate. I love the look of it. It's a beautiful plate, but I don't need it. And now the next option is a Spectrum Collections Very Cherry 6-piece sponge and puff set. So it looks like just makeup sponges. I go with fairly cheap options and I just try and keep them clean. So that's not something I wanted to waste my FabFitFun choice on. But it does say it has a $45 value. And then we have the House Labs PhD Lip Glaze Plumping Gloss. That probably would have been an option, but the colors are a little bit concerning to me. I don't know how glossy they are versus how much color they deposit, and none of the colors looked like they were something I would probably wear that often, so I did not go with those. I don't know if I said it, those have a $26 value. And then we've got NARS Blush with options in Forbidden, Deep Throat, Torrid, or Infatuated. Pick one of those, and it's a $36 value. I've heard a lot about NARS Blush, but I've gotten a couple blushes from FabFitFun at this point, and I do love them, but I'm still using them. So I got a Milani blush just at the store to have a blush, and I like it quite a bit. I do use it quite a bit. I still got plenty of that left. And then this Tower 28, I'm pretty sure was from FabFitFun at some point. Maybe even the Christmas box last year, like the Advent box. And I'm getting down there finally. And that's what I have on right now. I like this quite a bit. So I just didn't need another blush right now, but they are definitely a good option. I just have plenty. And then they have Dripping Crystals drop necklaces in gold or silver. Those have a $65 value, and they just don't look like my style. They look pretty enough, but I have some necklaces to choose from, and I know for sure I'll wear underwear. I don't know for sure that I would ever switch out to these necklaces. And then the last option is Rent the Runway digital offer, $40 off your first 2 months of our 10-item plan subscription plan. So it looks like a subscription to rent clothes from. And I just will almost never pick the subscription option because that's a whole nother contract, a whole nother put your credit card in, a whole nother you better cancel before they start charging you. And that's not why I get this box. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened to customization 5. I've noticed when watching some people's unboxings that they have some different options that I had when I picked, and I'm not sure how or why that happens, but it looks like that might be the case here because I'm going through the options and I don't see what I got. Now maybe I'm just looking through it too fast, but I don't see a picture of it and I don't see it in the description either. But for my customization 5, I got these Nails Ink London. Let's see, one is an ultra moisturizing vitamin C base coat and the other is a vitamin C nourishing cuticle oil. And according to the website, the options are a Briogeo Style and Treat Biotin Dry Shampoo, the puff one, not the spray, so one you kind of puff, for $28, a Siblings Candles Gold Bell Snuffer for $24, Unhide Softy Socks, a 2-pack for $38, Studio O note cards with wax seals for $16, Patchology On the Fly travel kit, like a TSA approved travel kit with sheet masks, eye gels, and a lip mask, a sponge gel buffer and surprise scent, by Rosie Jane Wake Body and Bath Oil and Calm Body and Bath Oil, and those both have a $25 value, LV Beauty Ashwagandha supplement for a $30 value, a digital offer for a pup box first free pup box with any new multi-month subscription plan. And then Patrick Ta Major Volume Plumping Gloss Duo for the girls for $39 value. None of those things are nail options. And I remember seeing some of those items and not going with them. I'm not going to go with a candle snuffer. I have one. I don't use it. I'm not going to go with another dry shampoo option. I like my sprayed dry shampoos and I have plenty. We already got the unhide socks in the advent box. Not really going to go for the postcards. Don't need more like Patchology things, especially like an on the fly advertised type sample box. Don't need a sponge gel, don't need the bath oils. What was the EV thing? Oh, ashwagandha supplements. Not really interested in that. Not interested in the whole digital offer. And if I had to pick one from these, I would go with the Patrick Ta Plumping Lip Oil thing. I don't know where these came from. I couldn't tell you how much they are. I'm gonna have to look it up and like put it on the screen or something. But that's what I got. I'm nearly positive that's my customization 5. And I'm excited about it because I've been doing my own nails, trying to save money, trying to take care of them, keep them healthy. So it's nice to have that option. So now that brings us to option 6, the last customization of the box. And for this one is on here. It's the Perricone MD Intensive Pore Minimizing Toner. So I have been getting into toners. I've got 2 right now. One's nearly empty and the other one's probably halfway empty because I ended up buying one to try like halfway through my other toner. I like them both. They're fine, but I'm excited to try one with like actives in it because neither of mine have actives in it. And I'm like nearly positive the Intensive Pore Minimizing Toner. Yeah, salicylic acid and a copper complex and DMAE. I don't know what that is. So this has a $49 value. It says this toner is formulated with DMAE, salicylic acid, and a copper complex to visibly firm, hydrate, and energize skin. It gently exfoliates and rids skin of residue, excess oil, and buildup to help visibly shrink pores. And it looks beautiful. Look at that bottle. So pretty excited about that one too. And the other options in this category are a conditioning mist detangling spray with the $28 value, a Wonder Beauty lip setter dual lipstick and liner in Bohemian Blush with a $32 value, a Kate Spade New York party table puzzle, a fry belt, a Pure Over espresso cup set. That's how that's spelled. Pure Over, Pure over espresso cup set. Shaping shorts with a $20 value. Jewels by Sunena Narnia. Studs, gold or silver. Those have a $60 value. And then a digital offer. House of Spoils, $100 off of any purchase of at least $165. So you're still spending more money on those digital offers. You need to get rid of those, in my opinion. Tell me if you like the digital offers. I'm not a fan. Okay, so the nail stuff does show up on my box, like Explore Your Box. It says it has a $30 value. It says don't leave your nails out of your self-care routine. Show them some love with this bundle curated specifically for healthy nails and cuticles. The oil's powerful duo of vitamin C and E nourish the nails and improve 5 visible signs of nail health, including hardness, thickness, dehydration, smoothness, and growth. So it was an option at some point, but it's not included in the magazine. Interesting. Altogether, it says that my winter box has a $490 value. And honestly, I'm pretty happy with everything. I'm excited about the exfoliant. I'm excited about the toner. You can always wear underwear. Like having some options for that. It's something I don't feel like buying myself all the time. The perfume is growing on me. I think I like that perfume. The purse is beautiful. The nail care stuff is a good option to have. And the hair care stuff, also pretty excited about. So like in going through these individually, I wasn't that impressed or excited about anything, especially for it being the holiday box. None of this screams holiday to me. But as I go through everything, it's definitely things I'll use. It's things that are kind of like pampering. So I think I'm excited to have them. Let me know what you got. Let me know what your favorite option was. If you think the box is worth it for the price. And if you're planning on gifting any of this stuff. I can't wait to hear from you and I will see you next time. Bye. Have a good week.